Hello friends, welcome to Flutter application development. In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to design customized list view widget in Flutter project. So what is customized list view widget is, sometimes if you want to display many items inside a list view, for example, in every list item, you want to keep image and various other data. For example, if you want to display the cities around the world. So look at this first example. So here I want to display image and the city name and the country name and the population also. So another example, here we have a list of fruit names and images and price, and there is an option to buy this product, right? So if you want to develop such kind of design in Flutter application, so this is called a list. Basically it is called list view, and the list items are customized, right? So that we can display our own, we can change the basic list view, we can change as per our own requirements. So let us start with by creating a project. So let's open VS Code, and first we need to select view command palette, and here we can type Flutter and select new project and select application and select the folder in which you want to store this particular project, and you can name this project. For example, here I am going to create a customized list view, right? So we can create custom list view. So this is a project name, and press enter. So now the project is created, and we can see the program inside lib directory. So inside main dot file, and the bottom you can see the device by clicking the bottom, and sometimes you can see no device, and you can click there and you can select Google Chrome for testing the output. So now let us run this program. So to run this program, you have to select run without debugging, right? So now you got the output, right? So this is the demo program output automatically created when you create the project, and you can keep it in the side, and you can see the output also, and the code both you can see together, right? So now let us customize this project as per our requirement. So our aim is to design a customized list view, right? So let's come to the program, and in this program first we need to keep this import statement and this main function. So remaining you can delete, and we can create from the scratch. So as per this application, first we need to include the stateless widget, right? So in order to include stateless widget, you have to type st select Flutter stateless widget, and you can change this name of this class. You have to change as my app. Just change the class name as well as this constructor name also. Okay, next we are going to this return statement. Inside build statement there is a return statement, right? So here we are going to write the UI hierarchy from material app, scaffold, and the various other widgets, right? So let's start with the material app. So let's select material app, and inside material app we have to use a title parameter to mention the title of this particular project. So we can mention like fruit shopping, right? So this is a title of this application, and inside there is a home parameter. Inside home parameter we have to include the basic structure like scaffold. There is a basic structure for the screen UI design. So there is a scaffold object we have to create. The scaffold first parameter is app bar. Inside app bar we can design the app bar by providing title. So title you can design using a text widget. So for example, fruit shop, and this title we can change the style also using style, and there is a class called text style, and press enter, and here we can customize the text style such as font size we can increase. For example, I want 20 pixel, and letter spacing also we can change, for example 12. So let us see the output, the changes. You can see like fruit shop, right? So the title is coming in the right side, and followed by this particular. So here we have changed the app bar, right? So similarly we have changed the text style. So followed by we can change the background also, right? So the app bar background also we can change. So background color, you can use colors dot, we can use some color, like you can change it. So we can select some light colors. Okay, so now it is applied, right? So this is the app bar. So now after app bar is fixed, now we are going to include the next component called the body of the scaffold. Okay, so first we have set the app bar. So next we are going to see the body, right? So next we are going to apply body colon, and here only we are going to include the list view, right? So list view we are going to display over here. So inside this list view, we can have a children widgets in array format, right? So we can open list view. Inside list view, we can have the parameter children. So children is nothing but a array widget. So array parameter inside we can have a various list items. Okay. So I am going to create my own customized list view, right? So let us create our own custom list view. So for that, so what we have to do is this is the first class we created, my app, right? Now here I am going to pass my own customized list item, right? So for that we have to create a separate class, right? We have to create one more stateless widgets. So you have to type st and select stateless widget, and this class name also we have to change according to this. We have to change the class name as my list item. Okay, so every list item I'm going to change, right? So we are going to create a new widget called my list item, and inside my list item I'm going to design my own content for this list items. Okay, so in this return statement we are going to create the widget for how you want the customized list view, right? So inside what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some parameter. So before that, so when I'm using here this list view children, so I can pass some details like name of the fruit, price details, and which image should be displayed over there, and other details also. Okay, so those details we have to create as a variables. For example, we can create string variable for the name of the food name and the image URL. Okay, so for example, image to be displayed, right? So I'm going to demonstrate this particular fruit list, right? So we need a name of the fruit, price, and this image URL, right? Price should be numerical value, so we can create another variable called double and price. So these are called instance variables of this class. So we have to initialize using this constructor. So here you can put a comma, and we have to use all these fields are mandatory. So we have to use required and this dot food name. We have to use this dot food name and required this dot image URL, and similarly this dot required parameter and this dot price. So now the variables are actually initialized now, so that now we can create object like this. In this children we can create object my list item, and we can pass various parameters like this. Okay, so here you can see food name, image URL, price. You can all these data we can pass from this children, so that this customized my list item will be displayed inside the list view, right? So now let us see design the UI, how you want to display the image and all, right? So before that there is a one package we have to import called INTL for this currency formatting, right? So if you want to display price information, you want to display as a dollar or INR value, right? So you have to use there is a package called import. You have to use import and package. There is a package called package colon INTL. INTL is for the currency converter number format package dot dart. So this file has the this file has the number format. So after importing this INTL dot dart, so we have to include the dependency So dependency we can include in, there is a file called pub/spec.yaml. So in this YAML file, there is a inside this pub/spec.yaml file, there is a parameter called dependencies. Inside dependency, we have to include one dependency called this intl version 0.8.1. okay, so just we have to open and you have to place intl this particular symbol and 0.18.1. so this is for number formatting, currency formatting. We have to include this this particular library, right? So we have to include and save. When you save it, it will download and it will include this dependency, right? So this we have to include, it is mandatory, and we can close this YAML file, and we have to save it and close. We can close this, right? So next here we can come here and we can use that this currency number formatting. So final price, so which price you are going to display, so we can create as a INR price, INR format, okay, equal to number format. There is a class called number format dot currency. Inside number format currency, we can use the locale. Our location is en_in. So India is our location, and you can use a symbol also. Symbol is another parameter. So we can pass the symbol. So we have to take the symbol INR symbol, and we have to keep it here. And when you display the price information, we can also use the precision value dot how many decimal digits, right? Decimal digits, how many you want. So we can use like this, right? So this statement is used for displaying the price in a proper format, okay? And we can if you are getting this error, we can remove this, okay, right? So this from constructor you can remove this, okay? So the primary things we have set. So we got this food name, image URL, price, and the price is converted as INR format also, okay? Now let us build the UI design. So go to the build function. Here inside we can display this particular UI design, okay? So look at this, every list item is one box, right? Rectangular box. So go to this return function. So here we have to start with the card view. So that particular box is designed using a card view. So card view basically provides the margin, padding, spacing and all properly you'll be getting, and rounded corner also you'll be getting, right? So the shape of this card we can able to modify using shape parameter. So there is a rounded rectangle border we have to customize. So inside we can mention the border radius, how much you want, using border radius class. And there is a function called circular function. You can use border radius, radius value is 12, and side, there is another parameter called side, and which color you want in the border side. Border color we can customize like this using border side color, and here we can attach the which color you want, okay? For example, for time being I'm going to use a gray color border, right? So this is about a color. And we can also mention the width of the border. Width also we can mention by specifying the this next parameter is width. So inside this width colon 0.5, right? So it should be inside, not outside. So now the border is actually fixed, and next thing is this is a shape of this border, that for example here. So in this this particular card view, right? So this is a shape, and next we can customize the elevation, how much you want to elevate, okay? So how much you want to display, right? So the how much you want to project that particular card view, right? So we can keep it as 1 pixel or 2 pixel elevation. And next is color, background color of this whole card view. So we can mention colors dot white we can use, and then followed by the child, okay? So now only we are going to design this, right? So in the child we are going to start with for example, this is a row view, right? So in every list item we have to start with the row layout, where we have two columns. Okay, first we have to create row. Inside row we have to design two columns. Okay, so first we need to start with the row. Inside row we can create a children, and the inside children parameter we can specify two columns, right? So in this first column we are going to create one container box, and we are going to display the image, right? So in the first section we can have it as container box. Inside we can display the image, right? So we can create a container class. Inside container class, so we can mention small padding by using edge insects value, and we can mention small padding. And this color of this container box also we can display, we can customize colors dot we can for this, in order to differentiate this image box, we can use some different color. So some for example, if you put like gray 200 means it's a slightly intensity is vary, right? Light gray color you will be getting. And width of the box also important, so we have to mention width is 200 and height of this container is 200. Okay, so why I'm doing this is, this container box represent this particular apple image, right? So here the apple image is displayed, right? So this particular box is designed using this container. So first we are creating a row. Inside row first content is image, right? So apple image, so that is one container I'm going to display, right? So now in this container we are going to add child. So what child I want to, I'm supposed to display image, right? So we are going to display image, right? So now coming to the image, so in this topic I'm going to introduce a new concept called image assets, right? Image asset is nothing but we can download the image and we can copy in in the local project directory, right? So and we can include that image, right? So for that is called image assets, right? So in order to use the image assets, first we have to create assets folder, assets image folder under our project directory. Okay, and inside we have to keep all the image, and then we have to make entry in the pub YAML file, pub specification YAML file. So this file is a configuration file where we have to tell where is the images. Okay, the location of the image we have to inform to this. We have to make an entry in the YAML file. How to make entry? Flutter assets, and what is the folder name? Okay, so root folder name and subdirectory, so that we can use the image. We can display the image by using image.asset. Inside you can give the path and width and height. Okay, so let us do this by creating a project one directory called assets. So go to this particular list view, create a new folder. So not inside this, we have to go to the this particular main folder. Okay, so otherwise we'll open this project directory. We can open this project directory. First we'll go to this we can new we have to go to the directory Flutter project, and our project name is custom list view, and inside custom list view we can create a new folder, right? So there is another option. So inside this custom list view we can create a folder called assets, and let's open this assets folder and create another folder called images. Create images folder. So inside image we can copy all this images, right? And here you can see the asset folders. So that's done. So here you can asset folders. It should be inside, directly inside the project folder, right? So we need a subfolder called images. So now we are going to keep all the images here. So let's we'll take all this image. Suggest we can drag and drop to this folder. Okay, so now it is done inside the images folder. Okay, so now I can use this image by using that image class, image widget, right? So let us let's close this, right? So now look at this. We have a images folders image we copied to assert folder. So next we'll open the YAML file, and in the YAML file we have to configure the assert folder, right? So already it is there. When you scroll down, you can see there is a assert entry is there, right? So you have to just uncomment this, and you have to ensure that your folder is made. You have to ensure the directory is entry is made or not. Okay. So how will you make the entry? So you have to use the assert keyword, and inside you have to use the path asserts /images/. So it will include all the images from this directory. Now you have to save it. So when you click save, it will run. It will make this image available to your main.dart file. Okay, it's clear, right? So now the images actually we have located inside asserts images folder, and we have made a entry in the YAML file so that I can use this image by using, there is a function called image.assert, right? So like this way we can include the image. So now let us try this. We can close this, and let's go to the container. So here we are going to include the image, right? So how we are going to include the image.assert. Inside we are going to use image URL. So image URL will be passed from the list view, right? So next we can customize the width of this image. For example, width is actually we have mentioned as 200. The outer box is 200, so we can make it 160 width, and we can give a little gap inside the container, right? So we can use height 150. Okay, so now let us see the output. So let's go to the list item. So in the my list item, we created a new widget, right? So I'm creating one object for this my list item, and we are going to pass the name of the food, right? So it's actually not food. Let us assume that fruit name. Okay, so I'll change it fruit name. Okay, small modification, fruit. So fruit name. Okay, so that is a parameter. So fruit name is apple. Now the image URL is, we are going to pass the image URL. So what is the image URL? Asserts. It is inside asserts /images/ apple dot, there is a file name, right? So what is the file name? So apple dot jpg. So the exact file name we have to specify here, then followed by the price of this product. So we can pass the price. So let it be 200 rupees per kg, right? So like this we can create this this one list item, right? So now let us see the output. Okay, now here semicolon is missing. So in this import statement should ends with semicolon, right? So now let us see the output. I'll close this. I'll run again. Run without debugging. Right. So now we are getting the output as we expected. Like in this initially we are aiming to create this this list view, right? So the first image is displayed. The remaining information is the title of the fruit and the price, and then the buy now button, right? So these are things we have to include, right? So let's go back to the code, and we can keep this side by. So next we are going to display here. So little gap we can provide. So gap we can, so if you want we can use one more thing. We can also include this box fit property also. Fit, okay, fit box fit lot cover. Okay, so let us try this how it is. Okay, so it's actually covering the entire available space. Okay, so now this one container is actually fixed. Next we are going to display we are going to give some gap, right? So for giving a gap we have to use sized box. We can give a width, okay, some 10 pixel value we can give. After that we can start the next information like the fruit names, right? So for example here we are going to display fruit name, then followed by price and the button, right? So let us do that. So let's go to this sized box. After sized box, next we are going to create a column, because we need to create certain data in the vertically we are going to display, right? So we need a column for displaying vertically, right? So we have to use a column, right? Is another object. So inside column we can create children, right? So inside children, the first children is the fruit name, right? So we are going to display the first children as the fruit name. So we can use pass the fruit name, and style also we can customize, like font size and font weight and all. For example, let's do that. Text style, and inside text style we can mention font size. Font size, let it be 20, and font weight also we can change. What is font weight is how much you want to give the darkness of this particular text, okay? So we can use font weight, and we can use 600 or okay, the level of darkness, okay? So now you will get the title Apple is displayed. So here you can see Apple is displayed, and similarly we are going to display another widget. So before that we are going to give a small gap. Sized box, you can give height as some 20 pixel, so we can give some gap, right? So we can use there is a error, so we have the comma is missing, okay? So here you can notice after this text, okay, we have to mention comma, right? So now we are giving a gap. After that we are going to display the price also, okay? So let us see how to display the price. So we have to use a text, and we can use there is a one how to display the text is, so we can use this INR format, okay? Look at this INR format dot we have to format the actual price, okay? We have to format the actual price, right? You got it? So this is INR format, okay? And now we are going to use INR format dot format function. So we have to use format function price, okay? So we can use price, right? So it will be formatted as per the INR format. You will be getting as a string value, right? So style dot, we can mention the text style also. So inside text style, so here also we can modify the font size. So for example, font size let it be 18, right? So little less. And after this price, now the price is displayed 200. So here you can see the right side, it is displayed as 200. Now, and the formatting also, we are getting the symbol INR symbol and the dot value and 00, right? So this formatting also automatically done by using this INR format, okay? So next, followed by we need another small gap. So we can use this sized box, right? So after that we are going to keep the elevated button, right? So let's create an elevated button by using elevated button class, and here there are some parameters. On pressed, currently we are not doing it, just we'll keep it empty block. And next we can use this first parameter on press, and followed by in child we are going to display a text, right? Inside the button called text. The text is nothing but buy now button, okay? So now we are getting buy now button in the output, okay? So we can change the background color and the text color we can change. For that we have to use the style property. So here we have to use style. So now inside style property we can use there is a style called elevated button dot style from. Inside this particular style from, we have to use a background color, and inside background color we can select the color. For example, I'm going to select deep purple color, I'm going to select. And the foreground color is nothing but the text color. So text color should be white, so we can select white color, okay? So now the button look like this. Here you can see the output in the right side, okay? Right, so the button is deep purple with the white color text, okay? So now, so this is how you are going to display it. So now look at that. By default, the column arranges item in center. So if you want to bring it to left side, so go to the column. We have to make it the cross main axis alignment. We have to make it as the starting position. Okay. So when you use that, so it is aligned left side. Okay. So it is aligned left side. Okay. So if you by default you'll get center. So we can avoid that by using cross axis alignment in the column. Okay. So now it is ready. One list item is ready. Now once you design this particular my list item widget, okay, now this particular class can be used for many type of fruits, right? So for example, we can just copy this and we can we have to just paste it again, and we can change this particular name, right? So next I'm going to create another list item with orange. So we can change the orange file name. So for example, orange.jpg, right? So we have to give the orange.jpg, and prices we can customize. So now price I'm going to change it as 100 rupees. Okay, so now look at this. Another list entry is coming, and here you can notice that for these new data, fruit name orange and the URL price, it is using this particular widget, right? It is reusing this particular widget and changing the content. Okay, the content is actually changed. Okay, so like this we can have the other images. Okay, for example, apple instead of apple, you can use banana, right? And we can mention the banana image. So from this asset, and banana we can give this as 80 rupees, right? So there is a small mistake, banana spelling mistake, PNG, right? Banana is not JPG, it is PNG. Now it's coming, right? So banana is displayed. Now similarly we are going to include another product called dragon fruit. So that's a dragon fruit, and we can give the file name dragon.jpg. okay, right? So now we are getting a dragon.jpg. So here you can notice that one more image will give. So here price we can change to 40. One more image will give pineapple we can give, or pomegranate. Let's try so this not this one. So pomegranate, and the file name also we have to change as pomegranate.jpg, and pomegranate we can keep it as maybe 280. okay, so this is the price, right? So now here you can see. And one more very important thing is the list view has a inbuilt scrollable functionality also, right? So if you are not able to see the items, you can just scroll. And when you are running this app using mobile app, you can just use drag. Okay, you can by using a finger, just you can scroll. You can see the entire collection of items. Okay, so we can add so many items like this. Okay, so basic thing is we have to design this my list. So our aim of this particular video is to understand how to design a customized list view, right? So we are having a list view. Inside every list item we are going to customize by using our newly created the widget called my list. Okay, item. Inside we are only defining how to display various details like image and the price of the fruit, okay, and buy now button. Okay, not limited to this, we can have so much of information also we can display in every list item. Okay, it's clear. So